I'd like to note how serious my face is after that clip.
So we've got a challenge for you today.
Oh, well, life's a challenge.
Hey there, fella.
Oh, ha ha ha, these reporters think it's so funny. That's never happened to them before, clearly. He threw a that was a test. I wanted to see if I've already seen this. I think I've actually seen this. Cardi B sound effects. Okay, this should be good. The best part about getting a new kitten, it's just a guy yelling at his dog. Happens all the time. Did not find it funny. I'd like to note how serious my face is after that clip.
Who's your daddy?
Is that a chicken?
Did Kylie Jenner think that that goddamn pig was a f***ing chicken?
I am not f***ing drunk.
You're shit-faced. I feel like a goddamn Yuletide Bob Ross. Down here, look at this. This is the important part. Who's this little brown boy? Right here. I believe that's me. It was like a kaleidoscope of happiness and joy, and I just, if you ever have a chance, lay underneath a lit Christmas tree, and it's one of the best experiences you have. Oh my God, it was the best time of my life. Me and some old friends from high school, here's what we do. We get drunk or something else. We'll go down the neighborhood that we grew up in. We'll walk down the streets and we wear these glasses that alter the lights around us. And we look at the Christmas lights. We stick our faces in people's bushes and just look at their Christmas lights. And we get in, we basically motorboat the people's front yards is what we do. Oh my God, it's a jolly time. I don't think there's a holiday dish that's bad, except for most of them. I don't like the mix of sweet and savory, which Christmas is notorious for. One thing I love on Christmas is chocolate chip cookies, and I know you say, hey, that's an all-year snack. On Christmas time, there's a certain magic to it because it always seems to come with a glass of milk that time of year. The rest of the year, it's like, you know, just cookies. I had an aunt. I love her very much, but every goddamn year she'd get me something from the Discovery Channel store, which meant it was an educational gift. It was butterfly kits and shit that I didn't want. I wanted Power Rangers and, you know, Ghostbusters. Worst gift ever. She should be ashamed. But I love her, but she should be ashamed. My favorite holiday video, it's called Christmas is Hell, and it's shot through a 1990s VHS cam, and it's about a family trapped in hell, and their hell is every Christmas morning when they'd fight it, they relive it over and over and over every morning. They wake up and it's Christmas and they fight every morning.
Daddy, it's you. Don't push me. I'm a dad. You're ruining Christmas.
It's not a real tree.
Oh, what a wonderful twist that was. Oh, he drank the whole bottle. It's nice. Oh, is this his thing?
Dasani's a little bit better.
Duh, if you don't know Dasani's better, then you aren't drinking water. That's a lot of gas. He's got a microphone right by his butthole. No, and now he's relaxing and he's getting all the pockets of air to conjoin into the anal cavity at the northern, there it is. A short one. Ooh. Benjamin Bennett, let's see what we do here. That was a little scary for me. You saw the way he grinned there at the end. No sane person has those eyes. What the f is that?
So as we mentioned before, some of these channels do have surprising view counts, but compared to the top YouTube creators, their reach and audience is a lot smaller. So what do you think that drives these creators to keep creating this type of content?
I don't know. I don't like it. I can't relate to the motivations of the creators behind these videos, and when I can't relate to one's motivations, I become quite terrified.
So after watching some of these and seeing the dedication that some of these creators do have,
I can eat an entire box of cereal in one sitting. Every element in that video is a feel good.
it is our first ever Try Not to Feel Good challenge.
Try not to feel good. You people are messing with my soul. Oh.
Oh my God!
Disgusting.
I think you already smiled there.
I know, I was already smiling. Well, I'll smile the rest of this because I've seen this Everything about that video, the sound, the visual, the mood, the atmosphere, the time of day even, this nice overcast autumn day. Every element in that video was feel good. God, I hope that when I'm that old, I'm able to have this kind of a time with someone. That's a very beautiful thing. It was satisfying, but it didn't make me feel good. Look at those crystals go. Because nature is such a wonderful thing. They certainly all felt good to see. None of them made me feel conflicted or upset. Yeah, I enjoyed watching those. That can't even be real. It's like, what, do you cuff them up? Do you put slits and let your arms come out through where they're supposed to and just dangle the other? I don't know where those go. It's comical at best. I don't care how in a type of clothing is at whatever time period. At some point, you just gotta use enough common sense to look at something and ask yourself, does this look f***ing ridiculous? And the answer is yes. I don't like it. He looks like a less attractive version of a, Scotch tape. I feel like this outfit only looks good in this exact pose and angle that she's doing. I feel like if you catch her at another glimpse, she looks like a swan ready to explode. That's huge. That is, you know what? You could fit a body in there. Dark. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wow, you could fit both the Merrill twins in here. Okay, great. Oh my. Trends are gonna happen whether you like them or not, so you might as well just enjoy them. It's an oversized backpack. It's not killing anyone. That's what people do to people and then put their body in it, but the backpack isn't to blame. If this is the trend for 2019, count me in.
So today we are going to be doing another one of our top 10 episodes.
You always get me with these top 10s, and I'm not gonna fight it. Ooh, Game of Thrones, that would make a good porno. Game of Bones. Yeah, Wonder Woman, she's the Xena of this generation. 5. It's turned me on a little bit throughout the years, but I imagine I'm not the only one. I'm gonna put her as number 3. The Ibsens. Number 6. Lois Griffin is already so sexual on the show. There's not much more a porn has to do to make her the whorish character. It's those suits. Something about a skin-tight suit. I don't care what gender you are or how fat or old. Something about a skin-tight suit. You just gotta do it. Do you think being an aggressive warrior also makes you aggressively horny? I always used to think that when I was a kid, and I always wished that was the case. 10, because I forgot about you. Number 9, it's basically The Incredibles, but less sexy.
So starting with number 10, it is The Simpsons.
Okay, that's great if it's not, if it was backwards. I got no points for that one either.
Number 3 is The Incredibles.
Yeah, that was a total miss on my account. People really like Elastigirl. What does she look like when her bits go long? Pennywise, Chapter 2 is coming out, and he could turn into anything you want. He kills you if you're scared of him, but I don't know what he does when you're turned on. Subscribe to all the creators in this episode. Their links are right there in the description. I find most things WTF, so I'm looking forward to what you're about to show me.
Don't mess with the Snap Diva.
Ooh! 4. If that class is still around, please hit me up because I'm ready to snap. Oh my God. Oh. That came out of the internet's right there. And I will say, what the f?
Today.
Wow. I thought you guys were gonna stop putting cameras in my apartment. Now see, it's videos like this where it's going too out of its way to be a what the f video. You need something that's naturally what the f one. I will say just the bunny tap dancing part, just for that part alone, I'm gonna give that one a f***ing 5. There's a lot of weird things on the internet, and I don't wanna know where all of it came from. Who the f is this? That is not art! 5. When you guys had to round up these videos, how did you do it without therapy? Oh, Mom and Dad. No, she's just making you spaghetti. Oh, she doesn't care. She's making that spaghetti. That's a 5. Yeah, that was a 5. You guys found some pretty good what the f videos. I'm impressed with this compilation. That was a 5 out of a 5 for sure. I'm glad he's hygienic, but I'm not glad at his choices of normality. We all like watching weird stuff, but we don't necessarily get to see people's reactions to weird things. And I'm glad we can help curate and react to them for you guys to enjoy. I didn't enjoy it very much, but I'm glad, I hope you did.
Oh my God, oh no! I've been seeing this motherfucker all over the internet, and now he's haunting me at goddamn FBE.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize I'm sorry, Major. What was your name? Benny?
I can't wait to see what the new version looks like, and I hope they have to pay so much money to fix it. Anyone who saw that and let it go by deserves to be fired. I'm not trying to be mean, but come on, you need to lose your job. You nailed it, Sonic movie. I don't see any difference. Also, I'm blind. It's just the right balance of realism and cartoon. Sonic, it just looks like everyone at Paramount went to a ranch and did a bunch of ayahuasca and came back going, that's good enough. Tell me why? Why? Those are my thoughts exactly.
So as you saw in one of the memes that we just showed you, Detective Pikachu is also a film based on a video game getting the live adaptation treatment.
Yeah, that one looks good. I like it. Because I pride myself as a YouTuber in knowing what my audience wants. I listen very closely to what they like and what they don't like. And I feel like a lot of studios possibly are a bit more distanced than many YouTubers are. When I have to shape my work around what my audience wants, I imagine a huge studio like Paramount or Disney to do more than that. We gotta go fast back through time and make sure we prevent it before it happens.
It's been an age and a half since I've made a page for myself. I don't know, I really only focus on my socials now, so I'm curious to see what you guys have dug up.
So Brandon, you actually do not have an official Wikipedia page.
I was gonna say, I've never seen one in my life.
So we're gonna take a look at your other wikis here in a sec, but if someone was to create a Wikipedia page, what are some things that you'd wanna make sure were included?
The long walks on the beach I like to take. Not a lot of people know about that. I would like a wiki about myself to include my favorite color, which, actually, it's that teal. I worked in a hotel for 6 years. I would hope that made an appearance in there. It's a big part of my life that I wasted. I Googled myself one time and it said that I was 5'7", and whatever wrote that, there's a small little valley reserved for you in hell.
So you actually have an entire wiki dedicated to you and your channel, so here's your page on that wiki.
There's a wiki for me and my channel. I'm embarrassed, I've never looked at this.
So you can actually edit this as you go, so if anything is wrong or there's something that you want to change, even add a photo, go for it.
We're seeing this for the first time. I've never, oh, and it's tan. It's not the typical white. I'll do this, and this will be coming from the source. I'm just gonna list all my stats. I'm gonna go height. 6'1", motherfucker. Sex. Yes. I'm just gonna put yes, please. Eyes. Nutella brown. My ethnicity, yes. Okay, I'll put my ethnicity. Spanish, Portuguese, Filipino, and Scottish. And no, that was Indian, wasn't it? That was quite Indian sounding. And Scottish. Who knows how they talk. If you guys change this back, I really don't care if they do. But if you do, you're changing it from the source and it doesn't get much realer than this. Brandon Rogers' channel was originally called Hot Banana Stud. I was 17 years old when I came up with that name because I only wanted to play one character and he was a porn star and his name was Hot Banana Stud. I never did the character and instead I have this bullshit YouTube handle that's been following me around for 13 years. January 2016, Brandon was invited to be a reactor in the Fine Brothers series, YouTubers. Did you guys put that in there? Well, I'm glad that my relationship with you guys has made my life's biography only 3 paragraphs of the way deep. He was born, he graduated, and then he was on this show. I don't know how many people contributed to all these pages, but thank you, because I am honored and just shocked that this exists. His favorite color is what did I say? His favorite color is He is openly gay and officially came out in the Drinking Bros podcast. I actually have never come out. I just stopped denying it. I never had a glorious moment. I was just like, yeah, that's me. All joking aside, I am flabbergasted by I had no idea that this existed. I had no idea that this was real. There are 101 branches of this, This is detailed as Marisol de la Gorgonzola. She's a character I only did once, and there's a page for her about this. 101 pages. Is my universe even that extensive? It's insane to see the time and effort that some people have taken to really flesh out my universe in writing.
So Brandon, you've also appeared on another wiki.
I've appeared on another person's wiki.
You appear on the FBE wiki for YouTubers React.
Ooh, I recognize that shade of blue anywhere. I will say the first time I came onto this show, I don't remember which episode it was, but I was nervous as shit. FBE has been just such a great older brother to me in this whole YouTube process. My involvement with y'all is official because I'm on the wiki. Whoever edits this page, please use this as my new default photo. Get rid of that shit. Use this. Use that.
So finally, what is it like having things like this wiki, knowing that there are so many fans out there who know this information and are willing to create pages like this?
I'm sure a lot of people react to this in different ways. I think this is very, it's motivating for me doing what I do. You know, as creators, we live in our own head 90% of the time, just in our own universe of what we're trying to bring to our audience. When you see that you're in their head just as much as your work is in yours, it's so fulfilling because it's like this effort that I'm putting into my videos isn't going to know. People are absorbing it like a sponge. This is proof that our work has a profound effect on the people we're making it for. So thank you so much. This is why we do what we do. That's why I do what I do.